On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
On it, your hoodie.
Yeah, I got that too.
On it.
Shout out to my dog Rilla.
Next question.
Happy birthday, Rilla.
Happy birthday, G.
Crown on.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Damn, what you faded to black? Really? What happened? Hey, Courtney, did you hear the question?
Yeah, if y'all ready, I'll give my take.
Please.
I don't mean, because I think what's missing is somewhat of a balance, and I understand what everyone was saying. So my opinion is this, being that I have a daughter. She is valuable to me. When I was pregnant, her value to me was incredibly important. I wanted to make sure that I had a healthy pregnancy, to make sure I had a healthy child. That was dependent on me because I had value in her. No one else really cared or anything. It was on me.
So I know Logic is hearing what I'm saying, but I'm just saying, like, just be consistent. You cannot on one hand be like, let's stick to the question. And then when it doesn't suit you, be like, well, everybody on earth doesn't think they're valuable, so it's not valuable. Like, that makes sense.
Let me say something.
Antoine's argument was a good one.
Well, I got you, Mr. Lego. But let me just say this. I find that one of the reasons why I think that most people, if they ever want to change, if they ever want to make an impact in society, if they ever want to make an impact in culture, if they even want to make an impact in their lineage, they start with the youngest amongst them. They find the most value in those that they can actually reach and teach and make what it is that they want them to be. They don't start with older people. They don't start with people that's already proven or any of that other type of stuff. They start with the people that are the youngest. If you ever want to reach people, or if you ever want to change the narrative, you have a greater chance by doing it and rocking out with younger people and teaching them that hasn't been destroyed by what's going on in society than the older people. I think that younger people are much more valuable than anybody that's reached the age of 18 and over. That's just my personal opinion. Go ahead, Mr. Lego. My bad, bro.
So,
hey, I'm after you too, by the way. Go ahead.
All right. So Logic was saying something about a restaurant, business-wise or whatever, right? Well, a business has a valuation, which means a potential, right? Where a child or a business can be, just a baby girl, or either a building that is gutted out or a business that hasn't made any money. Well, there's a valuation of what this building, company, or child can end up being, which means that there is value in somebody investing into that child, that building, or that business. Therefore, that child, building, or business does have value.
Okay, so I'm gonna say it one more time because Logic said it, I said it once, and I'm gonna say it again. That way we can go ahead and drive that nail home, right? When young girls are born, they are born with value to their parents and the people that love them. You said we tried that we didn't answer the question. I'm answering it. He
But
answered
isn't
it.
that value?
I'm gonna answer it again. Hold up. I'm gonna
That's
answer
value.
it. Just give me 1 second.
Still value. He just
That's
wants to
value.
quantify it to try to make it.
They're backpedaling because they realize how
I
stupid
did
that was.
not.
They're like, oh my God.
They're backpedaling because they realize how stupid that
I
was.
can't believe I said this.
Great, Caleb.
Walk
it back.
Until y'all let me finish saying what the fuck I gotta say. I will
Walk it
keep
back.
saying it until I say what I gotta say, and then I will let y'all have it. They are born with value to their parents. When it comes to anybody else in the world, that value has to be taught. They have to learn that value over time. Because if you're talking about me and somebody else, the next door neighbor, and you said all the way in Kazakhstan, nigga, we're talking about the people in our community. Stop it, please. The people in our community, there are people.
Okay.
Please, so we can move on. Let him
Yeah.
finish.
I mean, you could go home. I mean, you could log off, calm down, whatever. But I'm gonna get my point out. I ain't fucking with y'all.
Then we gonna move on.
So anyways, if somebody is in our community and they don't learn the things that I want to that I find valuable, right, in a woman, then why is she any value to me? Right? If for example, if the things that I find valuable, right, in a woman would be like femininity, like being submissive to her husband, being able to be led, things like that. If I find those things valuable, being able to bear children, if I find those things valuable and she can't do none of that shit, why is she of value to me? That's literally all I'm saying.
But if
Now,
she's valuable to somebody, she's still valuable.
With these
It doesn't
arguments,
matter if she's valuable to you or not. If she's valuable to somebody,
thank you.
therefore she's valuable.
Thank
and
you,
that
Mr.
was the
Lego.
actual question.
Thank
Is
you,
she
Mr.
valuable or is she not? So
To
you
respond
just
to you-
said she is.
To
Because
respond
in
to
that
you, though,
case, Mr. Let Go, in that case, no one is valuable because no one is someone that everyone on earth sees value in. So y'all's logic is flawed.
Exactly.
It make absolutely no sense. And y'all are
You just
backpedaling.
arguing to be
Y'all are
arguing. Everybody
backpedaling
actually
to
agrees.
realize how silly you sounded. So now
She
you're
was
trying
crazy.
to clean it up. And now you're going off camera. But the thing is, Mr. Let Go, you're absolutely right. Anton, you were absolutely right. Someone cannot sit up here and be like, well, everyone on earth doesn't think they're valuable, so they're not valuable. But then in the same sentence, go turn around and say, well, they're valuable to some people. That is literally the situation for every single person on earth. There is not one person on earth that everyone on earth thinks is valuable.
Facts.
Like, come on, y'all are just doing too much. It makes no sense. And y'all will do anything to continue these arguments that make absolutely no sense. Courtney!
so what I will
Happy
say,
birthday,
Tell him, Kay. You
Rilla.
better motherfucking tell him.
Yes.
what I will
Happy
say,
birthday to Rilla. 'Cause
Courtney,
feel like
I
this
hope
one is
you were
happy.
here
Happy
listening.
birthday, Rilla.
happy birthday, Rilla. So
Happy
what I will
birthday,
say
brother.
is,
Happy
Oh,
birthday. Turn up. Cheers to Rilla's birthday. If you got it. Cheers.
Happy birthday, Rilla! Happy birthday, Rilla.
I know y'all got cups over there. Anton, where your cup? You didn't. Hello.
Courtney, were you listening back?
Thank you
Were
very much.
listening?
Thank you very much.
I
Happy birthday,
cannot wait to hear what
Rilla.
you have to say about this in terms of are baby girls valuable or
This
not?
cup with your face on it. I cannot. I can't even do this.
Wait, let me see it, Rilla.
Kayla, you know that you probably just as fucking vain as I am.
Okay, can you make me one?
Yeah, I got you, baby.
Okay.
I'm surprised you.
I want one. I
Anton,
want
you
one
should have
with
wore
my
your
face on
shirt
it.
that got your face on it. Your hoodie.
I want
Yeah,
one
I
with
got
my
that
face
too.
on it.
Shout out to my dog Rilla.
Next question.
Happy birthday, Rilla.
happy
Got that
birthday, G.
How
crown
does it
on.
feel
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Damn, what you faded to black? Really? What happened? Hey, Courtney, did you hear the question?
Yeah, if y'all ready, I'll give my take.
Please.
Please.
I don't mean, because I think what's missing is somewhat of a balance, and I understand what everyone was saying. So my opinion is this, being that I have a daughter, she is valuable to me. When I was pregnant, her value to me was incredibly important. I wanted to make sure that I had a healthy pregnancy, to make sure I had a healthy child. That was dependent on me because I had value in her. No one else really cared or anything. It was on me.